I am ready to do this. Let's go. Let's get in the car, head to the train station, and head on out of here. With my pack and everything, I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's go out and start this journey. Here begins my journey of through hiking the Appalachian Trail. Although I had nothing but excitement to start on day one, I was soon to realize that Georgia would test me. It was cold, the hills seemed steep, and I had not done a multi-day backpacking trip in over 10 years until this moment. Alright y'all, I'm getting ready to leave DC, get on the overnight train to Georgia, honking horn from DC. What's new? What else is new? I am at the Amicalola Falls Visitor Center. At the start, I did not consider my inexperience. I could only think about being at the wonderful, iconic arch and starting this journey of a lifetime. I just met a day hiker who asked me if I was going to Maine, and I said, yes, I am. That is the hope, at least. All right. Got our first cool little campsite in the approach trail right here. There's our blue blazes, some on the approach trail. You guys, I have a good feeling about this. I have a really good feeling about this. I see the plaque. I see the plaque. Yippee, yippee. Oh my goodness. Oh, yay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes. And here, my friends, is the first white blaze, Appalachian Trail, Georgia to Maine, a footpath for those who seek fellowship with the wilderness. 1934, the Georgia Appalachian Trail Club. And here is my first white blaze. I love this. I love that this is the trail right now. I'm just gonna keep walking, and I'm not going to worry about how much I walk. I'm just gonna keep walking till the end of the day, and as long as my body allows me to. At the start of day 2, I was still feeding off the excitement from having reached Springer Mountain the day before and starting this beautiful journey. You know what? Something as simple as that little side trail to that falls refreshed me. Like, it made me fall in love with nature on a day where I was getting a little tired of carrying all this weight around up this hill. So, do the falls. And I just walked up a hill, so I'm taking a break. Thinking of you, next stump, aka Peaks for Pounds, who goes from one stump to another, as she says. So I think I'm going to reward myself with a little swag of water and a little snack. Keep getting that pack letter. Let's go. I'm thankful the sun's out right now. I'm a little tired. It's windy and cold up here. Is there going to be a hot tub around the corner? That'd be so good. Trail magic of all kinds, right? I'm probably gonna put my puffy back on in a minute. Wow, look at that beauty. I'll tell you, I needed something like this right now to pick me up. Because I've been cold and it's been windy off and on. I've been taking off and on my puffy like 5 times today. Wow, look at that. It's like way up there, and it climbs, the trail climbs like way up there somewhere. Yeah, it's steep, but there's this view, which is real pretty. But this spot, nice little set of rocks here. This spot is just gorgeous. Amazing, beautiful, terrific, all of the above. I am ready to get to, I guess I'm going to Cooper Gap now, but I was hoping to find somewhere out of the wind And this is not out of the wind. Wow.
As day 2 continued, dropping temperatures and wind presented me with my first major challenge on the trail.
We have found Cooper Gap. Still a beautiful view out here. It's 5:45. The sun is setting. I'm pushing. It is cold, my fingers are getting cold. I think it's time to break out the hot hands, but wow, time to appreciate this too. This is amazing. This is why I'm out here. Oh, but it is cold. I'm so thankful for this really large buff that MP3 gave me, this black large buff that I'm wearing up to my nose right now. So I was looking for a place to set up my hammock and camp, and I couldn't find one that was out of the wind where I didn't feel like I'd be absolutely freezing during the overnight. So I kept heading down Sassafras. Well, I ended up at Cooper Gap, and it was even windier. So I just kept on walking. I put my water bottle in my bag last night to insulate it, and there's still ice. Good morning, good morning. It is Stick here on day 3 of my Appalachian Trail through hike attempt. I am walking from Georgia to Maine. That is the goal. And here I am starting at Goot Gap Shelter. So it's a cold start. It's about 21 degrees, but we're gonna make it a good day as I head to the spring. The guys at the shelter that I met, 2 of them were on the same train as me, heading down from Washington, D.C. to Gainesville, Georgia. And that was cool to see him again. There was a ridge runner. And I see friends. Good morning, good morning. How are you all?
That'll be ready for that.
Girl Scout cookies have appeared.
Friendly faces and trail magic strengthened me after my initial challenges.
Well, thank you all for this trail magic. This was terrific. It says, ha ha. I wonder if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Anyway, that was magical. First trail magic experience on day 3, y'all. On a morning that started real cold, 21. Now it's warming up. Yeah, bright spot of the day. Take my time hanging out with these guys with a fire. And it doesn't matter if I don't make it to Neel tonight. I need to enjoy it out here. It's so beautiful. Beautiful day here in the AT. And there's a gorgeous rock just for me to sit on, take in this view, and swig some water for a few minutes. Let's do it. Take a look, y'all. Hello, hello, everyone.
Fan.
Stick.
That's right.
More trail magic?
Yes. Oh yeah. So good. And I got your stuff in there.
I've got tacos.
Tacos? What? Hi everyone. So I was just here at Trail Magic and just got service and just was uploading some more videos, and I just realized that Catwoman here, who just subscribed to me, looks like she was my 1,000 subscriber.
Woohoo!
I was having a good time here at Trail Magic, and I met my first fellow vlogger.
Hi.
So what's your name?
I'm Alyssa, but I'm going by Gadget.
Blood Mountain, 9 miles, Neel's Gap, 10.8. Here we go. Onward northbound.
I pushed myself on my first 3 days to align with a schedule that I had made before the trail. I would later realize that I was not meant to stick to this pace.
Nice fire rain there. Susan! Say hi, Sue. I met Susan, a fellow subscriber and friend through Facebook. Wow. I'm 0.4 away from the top of Blood Mountain.
and that sunset is thrilling. Oh man, we made it. We made it, we made it. Blood Mountain Shelter, Chattanooga National Forest. What a place. Oh, it's windy up here. Oh man. Oh man, but worth it. Worth it, worth it. Oh man, this is beautiful. So worth doing the push yesterday and staying up here at Blood Mountain. All right, y'all, here's the plan. It's thick here and I wanted to get to Maine. And to do that, I need to make some changes. First off, my shoes. I am thinking I'm going to be hiking in my Crocs the 2 miles down this hill because it is painful to get those boots back on. I had hiking boots, very good quality Gore-Tex hiking boots that have done well for me in deep snow and stuff, but they're giving me blisters. So I need to get to mountain crossings today, put some proper treatment on my feet, and probably switch out the trail runners. I'm going to look at the options they have there. Also, I need to ditch a lot of weight. I already know I brought too much food weight, way too much food weight, and I'm going to do something about that. I'm not going to even resupply because I have plenty of food already. But my hammock system is also 7 pounds. Now I am concerned about not having a whole lot of funds, but I think in order to give myself the best chance of making it to Maine, I have got to trade out my hammock system, that's 7 pounds, not even including my sleeping bag, for something a lot lighter, like a sleeping pad and maybe a light tent. You know, I did kind of like my boots. I thought that I could tread through water and snow and mud up to 6 inches and not have to worry about getting my feet wet. I was really looking forward to that. But sadly, that's not gonna work out. And I'm gonna be like Bad Bat when I was watching her these past few months, catching up on all her videos from last year. And I'm gonna be like her saying, mud, well, my feet were dry for all of half a mile. I guess that's the through hiking way, right? Welcome to Neel Gap. So this is what I was carrying out today. That's 46, it's way too much. So see the summit.
Now that one is a size regular. You may want a longer one, I don't know.
Yeah, longer might be good for me since I'm tall.
Probably couldn't hurt anything.
Yeah. I changed both my sleep system and my footwear while I was at mountain crossings, pretty much out of a necessity. Food bag is down to 6.5 pounds. Well, I shed some weight, but not enough weight. Well, y'all, leaving mountain crossings on the way to Green Dragon Hostel today, which was a surprise change, but the Gadget and my Georgia friends invited me to a hostel to recover and recruit. Good morning and welcome to day 5. We are starting at the Green Dragon Hostel today, and I want to thank Bill and Donna for the wonderful hospitality. Dinner last night, breakfast this morning was terrific, and we had a wonderful night here with wonderful Wi-Fi, wonderful people, everything that a hiker could ask for to reset and regroup. We have the road behind us of Hiawassee, Georgia, and we do have a little bit of wet weather today, so this is our first potentially wet weather day. Alright, y'all, it is windy, very foggy, I cannot see anything. This is the trail, and it's just like spitting rain right now. There's been points where
it's been raining a little bit more. I don't really have a huge plan for today. It's really just go as far as I can go and find a shelter that is good. It might be low gap shelter, but I want to push and use daylight and try to get as many miles as I can. I also want to protect my foot and rest a little bit too. So I do want to get the big miles in, but it might not be time for that yet today, especially just like really rainy and kind of gross out. Wow, it's a white blaze, but take a look at that view. Isn't it beautiful? Let me just do a panoramic here just so you can see all the lovely mountains and towns below. It's so pretty. It actually is. I mean, being up here on a little bit of a rainy day is not as bad as some other places we could be right now. I'm still enjoying myself. I'm still enjoying life. And I made some friends on the trail. So life is good, y'all. Life is good.
I barely knew how to use my gear. I never even used the hammock that I began trail with. I was so tired that I did not want to set it up, so I slept on hard shelter floors. I decided to change to a tent system and sleeping pad when I reached Neel Gap. The next night, I found that I could not fit inside the one-person tent that I bought, and I could not even figure out how to set it up without help. So I lost major confidence.
Hello. It isn't.
If it weren't for the Georgia friends I made that gave me needed encouragement on days 4 and 5, I might have quit my journey right there in Georgia.
I think overall I would like the tent better than the hammock system. It's just I needed to learn how to use it. So thank you so much, Cheesebrick. I owe a lot to you for helping me to figure out my inexperience using tents. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to day 6. This is Dick in the Appalachian Trail heading from Georgia to Maine. The Appalachian Trail through hike attempt. Already I've been going slower than I expected. The weather has some impact because if I were to go 15 to Tray Mountain today, I'm leaving from Low Gap shelter area where I tented for the first time. They're expecting thunderstorms up at the top of Tray Mountain about 2 p.m. and I would not be able to cover that ground by 2 p.m. It is now 8:30-ish. So the safe bet would be to stop at Blue Mountain and ride out the storm there. It's 9 o'clock and it's kind of dark and dreary, but you know what? I'm kind of glad I have friends who are supporting me mentally. I'm kind of glad I get to just spend the morning walking in the woods. Like, that's the life, right? That's amazing. I am kind of worried about the further expenses that going slower may cause me, but I guess that's a future worry. And also, if I don't make it to Katahdin by mid-June, which was my goal, it's okay. My goal was to hike the entire AT in my lifetime. Not necessarily to do it all at once. It'd be nice to do it all at once, but I just have to enjoy living in the woods, embrace living in the woods, walking in the woods each and every day, and not worry about that end goal yet. There are a lot of people getting off trail today because of the weather. It's expected to be 30 to 40 mile per hour winds tonight. Higher gusts on Tray Mountain. So lots of people are either taking a hotel or doing something. All right. Water camping has not the shelter yet. So I don't feel bad about taking the afternoon off and riding out this storm.
That's right. It was gonna happen sometime today. Oh yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
That's kind of what I thought.
Well, we might as well get literally our feet wet on this. Yeah.
Look at how those rhododendron bushes are drooping. And it tells you how cold it is. I'll be completely honest and say I was thinking of ways I would get back home last night. It was so cold, my sleeping bag and my liner was not warm enough. I was still freezing last night. Part of the reason why I got up so early, because I couldn't get warm and I wanted to hike to get warm. But today's supposed to be a good weather day after 2 not so good weather days, so
that should help pick me up. And the group's gonna go to Green Dragon again on Friday. And I pulled out my phone and I started reading YouTube comments. And all of you guys' inspiring comments helped me to feel strength. And I did get a few hours of sleep, and then I woke up and it wasn't raining today, and I feel good. So thank you for all your wonderful comments and all your support that I really wasn't expecting so fast, so soon, and so many of them. You guys are awesome. Looks like you can camp on top of Rocky Mountain. Oh gosh, it would have been so windy here last night. And the worst part of which was 3 in the morning when I was lying awake and reading you guys' comments, wondering if I could still do this.
It's time out from Julia's timeout.
I'm Lazy Boy. I'm from nothing.
Lazy Boy, and I got a sticker from Julia's timeout.
That's right.
So, Lazy Boy, you were traveling with Laura, Peaks for Pounds for a bit, right?
Oh, absolutely love hiking with her, and she's a marvelous camping companion. Just absolutely so much fun.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm 2020.
Nice to meet you, 2020. Look at this gorgeous view over here.
2 to 3 inches of rain tomorrow. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid.
Thankful that we did this today, because we can still see these amazing views out here. All right, we have arrived here at Deep Gap Shelter, a really nice shelter, enclosed, and we've met.
Hi, I'm Jess. Jess Hikes Trails on YouTube, Instagram, and also just a person hiking the trail.
It is freezing rain, and you can tell by the ice here on the bear box that it's been freezing rain. So onward. Take a look at all this sleet on the trail in front of us. There's quite a bit here to go up this hill. Cheese blocks in front of me. As we can see, not much. Good morning, welcome to day 8 on the Appalachian Trail. We're all gonna pick up the 10 o'clock shuttle soon, and it's gonna be great. We're gonna have a good day in Hiawassee and shut out again tomorrow morning when it's better weather and there's better views. How did you get here already?
What do you mean? You're a slow walker.
We walked for about 20 minutes and we're here.
And then we were here. Oh, we took the zip line. You didn't see that?
I didn't see a zip line.
Happy trails, y'all.
I like that one.
Hey, this isn't the shuttle to Maine?
Chili, and then top it with all the accoutrements.
We gotta duck under this thing now. I moved through Georgia slow. I was learning. I was discouraged with the things I did not know. Gear changes, weather delays. I was frustrated in rain, cold, and wind. After finally completing my first date, though, and crossing into North Carolina, my attitude became clear. I felt different now. I was making it.
Ho 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 ho! Here it is! Wait, please. North Carolina, Georgia! What? We have reached it! 1 state down! 1 state! Georgia! Woo! So exciting! Heading into North Carolina.
There's standing Indian looming above us. I'm getting close to the standing Indian shelter. It is 4:45.
Holy cow, people. Look how pretty North Carolina is. Wow. That is amazing.
Wanting to hike more miles in the Georgia Tramily, as I called them, who helped me through those early challenges and stay on course, I ended up leaving them behind. I did not know who I'd meet ahead, but it did not take long to meet new friends.
This cannot miss place at mile 95.
All right, on Tramilies. You don't need to form your Tramily in Georgia. I traveled with Soap, Gadget, and Nutter Butter, basically through all of Georgia. I met them at the end of day 2 when I got into the shelter at like 7 o'clock at night. Then we just randomly started appearing at the same shelters and spaces together and staying in the same hostels, and we hooked all that up. And it was really nice. But they're continuing to want to do 12-mile days, and that worked out for me for getting used to walking every day, and also when we were dealing with weather, didn't want to push it through that weather. But I don't want to keep doing 12-mile days. I know that I can push it a little bit more. So I pushed to 16 yesterday when they stopped at Muskrat. I went to Standing Indian Shelter, and today I'm pushing into Franklin, and they won't get to Franklin until tomorrow. More stairs? Okay. Albert Mountain might be the steepest climb so far on the whole AT. Could almost camp up here. Where is it? Where's the mile 100 marker? There it is! AT 100! Woo! Holy cow. Wow. AT 100!
Enjoy your journey.
The best kind of water source right there, right off a waterfall. This is the trail. River comes down the trail, and I am midway crossing it. Alright, I gotta be honest, I wish I was stopping at that Long Branch shelter. Jalen and Shadow are there. What do I see here? Who do I see here? At Rock Gap! Oh my goodness. Is that the Leapfrog Cafe? Wow. What is that?
Have I ever fed you?
Not yet.
Okay, well.
But I've heard so much about you. You are awesome.
Anybody with you?
No.
Okay.
No.
You think anybody else will come behind you today?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But this is Fresh Ground. He offers trail magic. And
Here, 3 kinds of dressing. Thank you.
I'm just so excited right now. Fed by the Fresh Ground Cafe and Fresh Ground's Leapfrog Cafe. We're all enjoying it.
That was in the fall. So I came down to Georgia and I set up the stove and 2 pots and still rolling. Long day so far. Got up, watched the sunrise on Albert Mountain, and now this is just a little extra on top.
Oh, that must have been gorgeous.
It was a fantastic hard climb.
Wow.
Hard climb in the dark.
Yeah.
But it was up to him. He had the idea. Nichols got me to do it.
I was up there yesterday and was like, I would love to see sunrise or sunset on Albert Mountain. It's beautiful. The trail goes this way, but up here is the actual view. We have arrived at Seiler Bald, 5,216 feet. And there are mountains as far as the eye can see in every single direction. I could stay up here for a long time, I'm sure. Postcard worthy. Wow. There's another campfire ring up here and a pile of stones. Alrighty, let's do this. So I saw on Facebook there was a group who was cowboy camping up here with literally just their sleeping bags. It's so windy, I wouldn't want to do it. Kudos to them, I guess. But wow. Take a look at this. I'm so glad I'm not up here when it's raining. This is spectacular. Hello, good morning. I am in Wester Bald Shelter. Everybody else is left. I met Bushman and Big Bird and Ragnar and Doggy last night, and Rocky was also in this place with us. They already pushed on out. I was delaying a little bit, spent a little longer morning in my sleeping bag uploading the video because of this rain. What a trail. That's skinny. Where does it go from there? Probably over on that hump. You'd think that these steps and rocks going up this trail, up and down, would be nice. But today, in the wet and the rain, they're as slippery as a dolphin. Like, I've almost slipped on them a number of times. Oh, a number of times already. Georgia to Maine. Here we go. Get to walk along this road. What was your name?
Ragnar.
Ragnar.
Good to meet you.
Go to the restaurant. Look who's here. Restaurant's here. Alright, so what is in my food supply box? And the gorge there. The one I couldn't see yesterday when I had a view like this on the other side. But can see it nice today. Beautiful. I think we've almost, I don't even know, there's a trail go through there. We'll find out.
Yeah, Snick, I don't know. I did see a path back there.
Yeah, we'll find it. 316 here.
16.
It'd be nice to take a break there. Think we'll get one at some point.
It always looks like the top.
I know. I always think we're at the top.
And it's like, surprise, uphill.
More somehow.
Yeah, I've done Pennsylvania and Maryland.
There's the official marker here on top of Chiabald. Bugs and Godfather here. I see a container of water there. I need water. Thank you so much. You offering some magic here?
Take a load off.
Thank you. What's your name?
Cloud Watcher.
Cloud Watcher. Thank you very much, Cloud Watcher. I'm Stick.
No.
Wow. First, water. We have a nice turkey sandwich, nice healthy slice of tomato, grape soda, some chips, and the water, which I'll get in a bit. And a lovely, lovely view.
Surprisingly, everybody seems to get the one that they needed at the time,
That's awesome.
which I like.
So this is Stecoah Gap.
Stecoah, S-T-E-C-O-A-H.
We go down to this sign and then go across somewhere. This is supposed to be the AT. There is something beautiful in just waking up every morning at sunrise and setting out to walk and then choosing where you want to stop to make camp. Living with the nature, living with the weather, and just making things work. The community along the way is fantastic. The magic, the people who support you on trail, including all you online. Hi, Bugs. There's a register here to sign. It should be somewhere. It's right there. There it is. Oh man, just came up that hill and I see Fontana Lake. What a sight! Yes! That's the Smokies right across the lake there. Fontana Dam and Fresh Grounds Leapfrog Cafe. White Blaze. Fresh Grounds meal today. We have shrimp and rice and broccoli and something.
It's all kinds of veggies in there.
All kinds of veggies.
Cauliflower, green
And
pepper, mushrooms, carrots,
hot dogs
onions,
as well.
hot dogs, and some grilled cheese.
Awesome, thank you, Fresh Ground.
Here, some hot dogs.
And our shuttle driver to town. So thanks, Schwab. Thank you.
I haven't met him yet.
We have been served up with Fresh Grounds grilled cheese. Get to try this. Feels like more than a half-pound difference, and the size is much smaller too. This is going to be a fantastic switch, this Gossamer gear, compared to this Tiger Wall 1. Really a lot of spots to sleep in here. And a gorgeous view of the dam and the Smokies. And there's a White Blaze, y'all. Entering Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Yay! So, I'm wet. I'm walking in the rain, but it's okay. We did like 15 miles today, right, Ragnar?
I think so. Where are you trying to hang out?
I can hang it up with that shirt.
We almost didn't walk out today. We were thinking of staying at the Fontana Hills for an extra night and not coming out here into the Smokies till Sunday tomorrow, but we're glad we came out today. Made this progress, it was good. Got a little wet, but it was fun, and now we're here. Yeah. Frozen pants.
This is the first time I've seen snow.
Beautiful day here to start day 17, I believe. And there is snow on the ground. This is the first day we've seen snow in the trees, and it was fun getting our bear bags down because the cables were frozen. We had to give it a little tug, and everything that we hung up to dry last night is frozen. These straps on my trucking pole, by the way, are also frozen, so I can't even use them like I typically do because they're frozen into shape. Temperature check on my thermometer is 17 degrees right now. The coldest start yet. And it's snow to prove it. Not to prove 17, but to prove that it's at least cold. I still have my rain jacket on for warmth. I have my puffy on and my sleep clothes because all my other clothes have ice and are frozen on them from when I hung them up to dry. Great Smoky Mountains. It is freezing up here, y'all. Absolutely frozen. Why am I out here? It is freezing, freezing cold. My water has completely frozen inside my water bottle on the outside of my pack. So I can't even drink the water, and I'm carrying ice. Why am I out here right now? It's a beautiful day, but it is so, so cold, and the wind makes it that much worse. The cold that I faced in the Smokies made me question again why I was hiking. North Carolina has started out beautiful, and I was encouraged with better weather than I had in Georgia. The Smokies created its own weather, and with the poor weather I again questioned my choices. I was wet and cold. I had put on my frozen clothes so as to keep my sleep clothes dry. I decided to keep moving as the only way to stay warm, and I made the uncalculated, risky decision to reach the top of Clingman's dome for sunset, despite the protests of Ragnar and Frizzle at the previous shelter. It set me up for a night alone and frozen at the top of the Smokies' highest peak, with electronics dying in the extreme cold. I got no sleep that night. I focused just on movement to keep blood flowing. After the longest night of my entire thru hike, I was blessed with a beautiful sunrise.
My thermometer is actually reading 12 degrees, maybe 13. And with this wind, that is crazy.
Mile 200! Yay! I picked a quick pen now, because this wind almost blew me off the tower. This is also a sheet of ice at the end, so I had to hang onto the railings and not fall. But I wanted to capture these moments for y'all. By the way, also over here starts the Mountains to Sea Trail. I used the last of my hand warmers last night for my feet. Thankfully I still have these for my hands. Trail, it's literally all ice. What? This is actually dangerous. Like, this rock I have to get down is covered in ice. The whole trail's covered in ice. It's 15 degrees. I'm protected by the pine trees over here. I need to explain what happened last night. I wanted to go up and capture sunset for you all at Clingman's Dome and capture a good sunset. And when I reached the shelter, I was like, well, I'll just go up a little higher and catch a good sunset and then go back down to the shelter. But the pine trees were blocking the sunset, so I just kept going up and up and up. And eventually I was like, well, you know what? I'm just about at Clingman's Dome, so why don't I just go there and then go down to the next shelter after that? Well, after sunset, I turned on my headlamp and started the descent down. And it wasn't like 5 minutes until my headlamp burnt out. It was fully charged, but it just decided it wasn't charged anymore. The same thing happened with my spare headlamp 5 minutes into that. So I pulled out my spare flashlight, which I keep in here, and that was already dead. And that was fully charged when I left Fontana. And then I have one other solar charger flashlight, that was already dead too. That was also fully charged when I left Fontana. So I don't know if it's the cold messing with my electronics here or not, but I was left with zero light, and I'd already fallen like 3 times down this icy stretch. So I decided it was my best bet to find some place to shelter back at Clingman's Dome. I went down to the road to the pit toilets. They were all locked, because Clingman's Dome is all locked up for the winter. So I ended up finding a place within a stone wall that was semi out of the wind, and sheltered there for the night until daylight came. And I told him to say, you were right. I should not have pushed on from the Double Gap Spring shelter last night just to get sunset. I realize that now, and I'm not gonna do that again. Wow, I so wanted to capture these sunsets and sunrises for myself and for you all, but I can't do that at the expense of safety. I'm still here, I'm here to tell about it. But I might bail at Newfound Gap today. I've only gone 3 miles today and it's already 11:30. I have some of those extra food too. I'm sitting on my beer canister in a nice seat and taking the opportunity to dry out some of my gear in this sunny parking lot. We still have just under 2 miles to Newfound Gap, but This is a nice spot to rest. It's a gorgeous view.
This is the best half of the
Best half of the Smokies? Beautiful. Look at how this ice just comes off the rock and then right onto the trail. Well, yeah, take a look at this. The ice is starting to melt. It's cracking when I step on it. The sun's reflecting off it, and there's water. It's melting, y'all. Yeah, Charlie's Bunyan. This is just gorgeous up here. Gorgeous, fantastic, splendid, terrific views. I love the Great Smoky Mountains. Find a comfy spot to sit down and just stare at this. This is just starting to descend from Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Y'all! We've made it to the other side! We made it to the other side! AT through hikers, deposit permits here. We've made it to the other side! Great Smoky Mountains National Park. This one's not nearly as full as the one going northbound, but we made it! Yay! We made it through the Smokies! I love it out here. It's nice that they send us along the side instead of sending us like straight up there. Fell recently. You can tell from the recently split wood there. We'll find a way around. I just sat down in this tree to get over and it feels so good, so I'm staying here a moment. AT! That's cute, whoever did that. Top of Snowbird Mountain. All the way around. There's PBJ.
Hey y'all, I'm PBJ and loving it out here on the AT. It's been real awesome just getting to spend time, enjoy nature, and meet some awesome people out here.
Pasta and toast and the stir fry.
Stir fry veggies. You want to see this?
Yeah.
Stir fry veggies.
Stir fried
Yeah,
veggies.
they're a little soggy.
That's
They were
awesome.
crisp when I put them in there.
I love that.
Yeah.
And the meat sauce to go with the pasta. This is terrific.
Yeah. Big old pot.
Got Bushman. Awesome. Thank you, Fresh Ground.
Yeah, apples, oranges, bananas, grapes, strawberries, and Gatorade.
There's always fruit in Gatorade. So thank you, Fresh Ground. Steps leading up Max Patch. Oh, hey there. I'm just humming along. I am humming along because I've had a good day today, a good last couple days actually, and there's been fine weather that has played a role. And probably Fresh Ground too plays a role. And the friends that I saw, Fresh Ground, PBJ, and Optimist. This looks like a good tent. Thank you again, Jamie, for providing me with this tent. I'm very, very happy with this setup so far. Now we'll take a look at getting our gear out inside. Climbing up Walnut Mountain, y'all. Lovely Walnut Mountain. Look at how wet the trail is. It's raining. Yay. It's definitely raining. But we're hiking. There's the parking area. AT. And the AT just goes down all these steps and into town. Look at this AT on the sidewalk. This is the AT. Instead of blazes, they have these symbols on the sidewalk. Smoky Mountain Diner is one of the more popular places along the AT in Hot Springs. 3 8-ounce burger patties for the side, and if you finish the whole thing, you get a free dessert. So, we're up for this challenge. Only took 8 or 9 minutes for this to come out. This Appalachian Challenge. Well, Hot Springs, North Carolina. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful view. See you next time. The fire tower is up there. I'm gonna go back up there for sunset. This is right off the AT, but this is going to be my camp for the evening. I'm gonna find a nice flat place right here for my Gossamer Gear tent. Camp is all ready. Now I'm gonna go back up for the sunset. Last night it was really busy with people driving up and down the road for sunset. But look at this. Even though it's cloudy, you'll still capture some beautiful sunrise colors. There she is. Today started at Rich Mountain with a beautiful sunrise there. Hello, White Blaze.
Good morning.
I just met, what's your name?
Bright Eyes.
Bright Eyes, and you're heading southbound.
Yes, that's right.
So you said you started up in Newfoundland.
Yes, Newfoundland, which is in Canada.
Newfoundland, I pronounced it wrong.
That's okay. It's been my goal was to experience all of the seasonal changes through one calendar year. And so
Beautiful.
Now it's spring.
Yeah.
And I've done it.
Awesome.
So it's really been an intense and beautiful year for me because of that.
2024 hikers. Southern Cookie Lady, I guess. Down that gravel road, should we go? I see a house. A log cabin. That's not far at all. She offers water for pets, trash can if you want to get rid of some of your trash, filtered water, which is fantastic, a logbook, and oatmeal cookies. Wow. Here's North Carolina. North Carolina. North Carolina. And now Tennessee. Here's Tennessee Valley. Look at that. Today is day 25, and it is a cold start today. 22 degrees is the reading on my thermometer today. Right about now, oh, that would taste so good and feel so good and warm me right up. Oh my, look at those beautiful mountains. Oh, just lovely. Temperature reading to start off this morning is 14. Thermometer still reads 14 degrees right there. Block of ice, and there's frost here. Good morning, camp. Good morning, Ethan.
Let's go hiking today, why not? You guys, I see a stickered van. I see a stickered van. North Carolina Welcome Center, 6 miles. I think that's for the road and not the trail. Trail goes over there, across the street, but first, food. Good morning, good morning. Look at Fresh Ground, he even has hand warmers today, along with his fruit. The hand wash water is frozen today, so he has hand sanitizer instead. But cooking pancakes and eggs as usual. I wonder if that's Big Bald, right up there. Right up there. It looks kind of bald, doesn't it? I think that's where we're headed. Bugs are not waiting up long, did he? He said he might sit down up here. Hi, Crystal. It's windy up here. Big, bald.
I think the first 20 days of my thru hike was the most critical. Once I had made it through certain trials and found myself still moving north, I believed in myself more. I made it through rain, wind, cold, gear changes, losing people and finding new ones, and I had been strengthened by some incredible trail angels like Fresh Ground who believed in us hikers. I told myself that nothing would stop me now. I just kept putting one foot after the other.
Fresh Ground again. Had breakfast this morning, and now we get to see Fresh Ground again. Grilled cheese and soup. Grilled cheeses. No Business Knob Shelter. Happy trails. This is gorgeous. It's a Nolly Trusty River, something like that. We continue to go down, and Uncle Johnny's. 6 hours longer than intended. Here on the AT, but it took that long to upload all of the videos, and didn't want to leave till they were all uploaded. We are going across this bridge now. Let's go. Beautiful day. Look at this river backed up with mountains. Beautiful, beautiful river. Yeah, we gotta go across this bridge and then find out where we go from there.
I have to tell the story that Stick decided to be up on Clingman's dome when it was like 12 degrees out, but we invited him into the shelter with fire to be nice and cozy and warm, so he chose that adventure. I'm Gazelle.
Hi, Gazelle.
I don't really have much to say.
And I'm Casper. Yeah, I'm loving the trail. I'm so happy out here, and I'm just like feeling really grateful for how the trail connects you to everybody you hike with in your year and every year before you, which is a really special thing about long trails.
Remember to always embrace the journey and happy trails. Look at those mountains out there. Good morning, Appalachian Trail. Great to be on you again, as I am every day. I never thought that I would try it as a thru hike. I just wanted to hike the whole AT in sections, like be a section hiker. So, I started working on the New York section after the Connecticut section, but I didn't get very far before life kind of got in the way. So then, when life stepped out of the way recently, I'm like, you know what? It might be really cool. Last year I spent a lot of time visiting national parks, 16 national parks and 30 states visited in 2023 alone. And this year I was like, well, if I still don't have a consistent job, I'm gonna just start down in Georgia and see how far I can get. So that's what I've been doing, seeing how far I can get. And I've told myself that I won't be disappointed if I can't finish it as a thru hike. But you know what? I'm sure going to try to do this thing. And I think we're going to make this happen. So
yeah, my life goal is to hike the whole Appalachian Trail. It was never to through hike, and it's still not to through hike. However, I made it a goal now to do all the miles this year, especially as I keep going and covering the miles. I'm like, yeah, we can do this. And because we're doing it together as a team, right? Boy Scouts inspired my love of the Appalachian Trail and inspired my desire to hike the whole thing eventually. What was that?
BT.
BT? Brother Tom? Awesome. Thank you, Brother Tom. We have fruit here. I don't know what else we have yet.
Bread,
Oh, I love banana bread.
coffee,
Absolutely love it.
apple cider, hot chocolate.
Oh
maple
my.
Cheese, sweet tea, lemonade, Arnold.
That sounds amazing.
Wait, there's lemonade.
Wow.
I like it was just like apple cider.
Have our friends from the shelter here last night, Frissel and Casper and Gazelle. Whoa. Summit of Unica Mountain. This is beautiful. I was gonna ask Casper what she thought of it, but she went right on ahead. So I'm gonna keep going as well, but I don't mind taking moments to appreciate woods like this. Like, it's majestic. It's beautiful up here. Amazing. What did you all think?
I felt like I was in a princess movie.
Yeah.
We had a lot of Korea. We had like the field. I liked that, and then the mossy forest. And it wasn't too steep either. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Stairs. I was like, oh my god.
I just had to like take some moments, just like turn around and enjoy the walking through the tunnel of pines.
Yeah, that was cool.
We all did 20 plus miles today.
We all did 20 plus. That is awesome.
The first time I've ever been with a group of people and they all did 20. And I've done very few 20s before this year, so this is
You're doing a lot of 20s this year.
got a few 20s.
Yeah, that's awesome. But I'm glad we keep seeing you. All right, we're eating dinner here, cooking dinner, and around the fire ring. There's no fire, but we're around the great fire ring. Do you have anything you want to share? Any favorite parts of the day or anything like that?
Yeah, today was my longest day and I feel fantastic.
Fantastic. Love it, Nichols. For now, remember to embrace the journey and happy trails.
And click that bell.
I have a sunrise partner today. Hi, Nichols.
Watching the sunrise here with this celebrity YouTuber.
Hughes Gap, US 19 East. That is the destination for today. We've already gone 3.6 and we've got 21.4 left to go. Onward northbound. So this is the top of Beartown Mountain right here. Nichols is here looking for bears. No bears seen. But this is the top of Beartown. We're thinking Rowan might be over there. Must be cold up here. There's ice.
Hey!
We are here at the highest shelter on the AT, Rowan Knob, and look who we met.
Beatnik. All right.
It's Beatnik from Maynard Hikes.
Yep.
PBJ, how's the shelter?
Cold.
Cold? It's out of the wind.
Slightly warmer than outside of the shelter.
Yeah. There's a nice space in here. What's the upstairs like? Wow, it's actually kind of roomy out here. Carver's Gap. Cloud just starts coming in. That's where Rowan Mountain is, hidden by the cloud now, and then there's a parking area. But the cloud is just like right above me. That's a cool effect. Appalachian Trail, 5,800 feet. Just let me get to my down now.
escaping this wind right now. Are we going up there? You've got to be kidding me. More windy balds? Not a fan today. The wind has officially knocked me to the ground. Literally. How was it, Casper?
That was crazy.
That was absolutely crazy. I was also wondering what mile per hour winds we had.
It felt like 70 plus.
70 plus, I agree with you. Here it is, I knew this was coming. Bye, North Carolina. Hello, Tennessee. Ha-ha. Welcome to Mountain Harbor. Whoa. Somebody bought us pie and ice cream. How windy do you think today was?
I think today was the windiest day I've ever experienced. I did Franconia Bridge in New Hampshire in crappy weather, and I'm pretty sure this topped it.
Yeah.
Very gusty day. We're thinking 50 to 60 mile an hour gusts.
Yeah. Do you agree with it? 50 to 60? Yeah. It was a windy day.
Yeah, it was blowing me off my feet, really, a few times. And even crouching down but I mean, it was but once it was done, once you were done with it, it's like, yeah, okay, it's cool.
We are still hanging out here at the Mountain Harbor Hostel. Today is day 30. We've made it to day 30. I am Stick, and we are heading northbound from Springer Mountain, Georgia to Mount Katahdin, Maine. So let's keep on hiking, and to fuel our hike, we are eating these little brownie bites. And what do they look like? Crystal said they look like dog food, but don't tell your brain that.
Dog food, but they're great.
They look like this. We saw this in the hostel. Some of us were tempted by it. I was more tempted by it and actually bought one to try. And if you let them, they're very hard, so you should let them moisturize in your mouth first. And then, they think it's so funny when I say moisturize in your mouth. I don't know why, but that just makes so much sense to me. They are good. Honestly, out of the 3 states so far, Georgia, North Carolina, and Tennessee, I think Tennessee has significantly better blazes. So thank you very much for that, Tennessee.
I had established my trail family. The days were fun. I knew the people I was hiking around, and we were piling up our 20-mile days. The early struggles were behind me. No longer did I contemplate leaving. I was just moving northward on the Appalachian Trail. I enjoyed the simplicity day to day. Each challenge was now an adventure rather than a disappointment, and so much trail and experiences still lay ahead.
Who goes there? Laurel Fork Falls. As Nichols just said, now we see why there's a high water route. See, look, there's a blaze right there. Now we get to go up that. Onward and upward. Wow, will you look at how beautiful that is. That is a lake that we get to walk around tomorrow. Tomorrow problem. Crystal's driving the bus. So they're telling us we have to go between 10 and 12 miles per hour. I don't usually hike that fast.
They encourage us with signs. Rest stop. And they have a stump. This is great. Mile markers or foot marker, 250 feet, and you made it! Smiley face. Love the encouragement boots off. We get to hang out as a Tramily again.
Whoa.
Yippee. Awesome.
Well, I think we're officially a Tramily just because we've been together for over a week.
It's been enough days now.
It's been a week? I think. Well, actually,
I've
no.
never had a
it
Tramily
hasn't
before.
been.
Dude,
But I feel like the same two people.
But we didn't call it a Tramily. That's like a
Tramily.
big word.
It's a big word.
Flat ridge walk, they said. There is no such thing. Somehow, I've got a case of the Tennessee blues. Sometimes solitude is lonely. I've been walking by myself all day, except when I saw friends at lunch. I did not know this was today. This is the iconic AT barn. I've seen this in so many vlogs. I did not know this was coming today. This is awesome. Oh, all people I know. Yippee. PBJ, Frizzle, Nichols, Gazelle. Is Bugs down there?
No, Bugs went on.
Wow. Maybe I should go on too.
If you go on, I'll go on.
We'll get there at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning. I still have my headlamp on because I started hiking at night when it was still dark and haven't taken it off yet. I kind of forgot I had it on until I looked at the camera. Some of our group actually left the shelter at 2 in the morning to try to beat the rain into Damascus. So, good for them. I wasn't getting up at 2 in the morning. McQueen's Knob shelter. Yeah, barely 2 people.
That is tiny.
No logbook.
No logbook.
McQueen's Knob. I think I'm gonna push into Abington Gap, which is 1.2 away from my break. I don't need to. It's setting a good pace. This is starting to not be as much fun again. It's raining again, and it's windy coming from the east there. So it's like a sideways light rain. Sometimes it picks up and I get more rain droplets in my face. It's just raining. This is the Backbone Rock Trail. Nice. White Blaze. Tennessee, Virginia, state line. Tennessee, Virginia, Smoky Gap. Maintained by Tennessee, Damascus 3.5. Entering Mount Rogers, Jefferson. On this side, we are leaving the Cherokee National Forest. All right. There it is, the Tennessee, Virginia state line. State line, Casper.
Oh,
We did 3 states.
High five.
Woo! So somebody built this rock wall on the trail here to signify the border. So we're gonna cross over right about now into good old Virginia. I love the daffodils. Why, hello, Damascus. Beautiful. There's the shelter that I hear you're not supposed to camp in, but it is a shelter. Appalachian Trail, welcome to Damascus, Virginia. Casper and Rizal. Alright, we are trying some dessert because we have a sweet tooth and it can't hurt. And I've been joined by MP3 here. Lady Di's bed and breakfast. B&B. Damascus. So today I am making a change, yet another change to my gear system. I have been using these bottles and hanging it from my pack, but they flap around and they make me use more energy when I am walking because they don't distribute the weight very well as much as smart water bottles do, and they aren't as sturdy either. They crack, and when one of mine froze, it actually started leaking here at the top, and you can kind of see how beat up this one is. This one's relatively new because I replaced it, but I am upgrading to a smart water bottle system, and this has been a long time coming. This will couple with the Ceenoc that I replaced at Fontana, that replaced these bags right there. All right, we're here at Lady D. I think it's Lady D.
Lady Di.
Lady Di. I pronounced it wrong.
Yeah.
Lady Di's hostel, and look who I met right here.
Yeah, I suck at hiking.
I suck at hiking. That's
Yeah,
your
you
YouTube
do.
channel. You just wanted to get me to say that.
I just wanted to get you to say it.
And spent about 10 minutes talking to him. Sometimes it may seem like I'm going fast and just doing miles for miles, but I love the smiles along the way too, and I'm gonna keep doing those smiles. I'll stop and talk to somebody for 10 minutes or so. I'll at the camp. I'll stop at a view for 30 minutes or so, and just really enjoy it out here. Appalachian Trail. There we go. I love enjoying it out here. I might go faster in between, but it's just such a privilege to be out here, and I'm here once and going to enjoy the community, enjoy the views. So let's keep enjoying it. Look at this nice bridge, water.
I'm Bachelor.
Bachelor? Rudy. Nice to meet you both. I'm Stick.
Hi, Stick.
Mountain. We're not going directly over the top of White Top Mountain, but we're on our Virginia belt here. And take a look at this. This is spectacular. I was having my lunch break here, and who pulls up but PBJ?
Oh yeah.
And we both have our lunch break because we have this luxury of a trash can.
Here we are on the highest in Virginia right now, up on the summit of Mount Rogers. Let's go.
Let's go. 500. It's another 500 right here. 500 miles. 500. We made it to 500 miles here on the AT. Good night, Appalachian Trail. Good night, Appalachian Mountains. There's the sun. All right, this is kind of cool at Appalachian Trail. There's the blades that tell us to go right on through. I'm crunching on ice as I do it, and my poles are gonna be hitting rocks because I can't carry it. So this is the white blaze right here, and we just came through this little tunnel here. This is the trail, and I met someone new today. What's your name?
Squat.
Squat. Actually, I met you yesterday, but
Yeah.
first time on the channel today. So nice to meet you. How was this trail?
It was really beautiful. I kept stopping to take pictures.
Yeah, sunrise is beautiful. Yeah, the best view is that right there. Hi, PBJ.
Go find the ponies for us. So, the first thing I noticed was PBJ standing off trail looking at something. So I'm like, pony question mark? And then I'm like, pony explanation mark. Pony! Plane.
Pony. Grayson Highlands.
Ah, say that again.
We got burritos today, Stick.
Burritos?
Burritos. Take a look at the front of the table.
It's the first time eating fresh ground in Virginia.
First setup in Virginia.
PBJ and Levi. There's the mountain ridge. One of those is Hurricane Mountain. Using as much dusk light as I can before I turn on my headlamp. I'm gonna dig it out in just a second. I have only a smidge of climb left to get to this high point mountain top before it starts going downhill to the shelter on the other side. So, not too far. Trumpy, 2.5. Man, this is the spot. Look at this view. And we have made it to shelter. The, if I can actually read it, the partnership shelter is 10.5. Wow. Here to the long neck there, and then up that driveway. It's alpacas! I see alpacas! Good morning, chickens. Bye, alpacas. It was great meeting you. Sun's coming out.
Right.
MP3. We're going backpacking again.
Yes, sir. Fresh ground. Here we come. We smell the pancakes from like 500 feet away.
Hello, hello.
Y'all know the deal, right?
I do.
You ate with me before?
No.
You have to wash your hands first.
I'm well aware. I watch lots of videos. I got a full one right
So because it's Easter, we have Cadbury cream eggs at Fresh Grounds.
All the times I've seen him in videos with hikers, nothing compares to the actual experience.
Well, can I make that big enough? 1/4! Just in this spot right here. I'm 1/4. 1/4. We've done it, y'all. We've done 1/4 of the Appalachian Trail. Only 3/4 to go. We have walked 1/4 of the Appalachian Trail. That is more than a lot more than I've ever done of hiking before. Let's be proud of ourselves for a moment, shall we? 1/4 of the way there on Easter Day. Cadbury cream egg to celebrate from Fresh Grounds. Another egg. We're just walking up this trail. Whoa, there's 2 more eggs, and another egg, and another egg, and more. There's eggs all over the place.
Joys of seeing Easter eggs, even at 55 on the Appalachian Trail on Easter, are amazing.
Isn't it?
Brings out the little kid inside of you.
It's bringing out in me too, like on Easter, just finding Easter eggs here on the Appalachian Trail. Well, this is the stream. There's the old bridge, it's washed away. But those rocks are not that bad. I might be able to find a way over there. All right, here goes. If I get wet feet, they should dry out. I'm gonna hike up the mountain. All right, y'all, I decided to
take off my shoes and roll up my hiking leggings and walk through the river this way. I don't know what you guys would do about taking off your shoes and putting on your camp shoes, but that's what I feel like doing right now. That's where we came from last night, to the shelter. There is the amazing view of the mountains, and here is a trail northbound. I pushed today because the weather's supposed to be nice today. And then I made a reservation. I was originally thinking of skipping Weary Feet to try to make up some miles and push to Woods Hole for tomorrow night. But I'm not excited about the over an inch of rain forecasted for tomorrow night, and Woods Hole offers dinner, and I would not make it in time for dinner if I pushed for tomorrow night. I want to thank Jamie again for this Gossamer Gear The One tent. This is very nice, has this little vestibule right in here for my pack to keep it dry in case of the event of rain, and it has this nice space in here for me during the night. But I think I'm going to utilize this table while I edit videos since nobody else is here at all. I had a great tent night, you all. It did not rain, it was dry, and I packed everything up while it was still dark. View here. Do you want to say hi?
Sure.
All right. And met up again with 2020, who I haven't seen since Hiawassee.
Yeah, this is crazy. What's up, everybody?
So it's great to run into someone I know. Keep on heading northbound.
Get out here.
Picnic area, bird song, and luxury trash can.
The truck is struggling uphill too. I'm not the only one who struggles uphill. You got this. You got this. You got this. I believe in you.
All right, we're here at mile 599.3. We're getting closer, and I've met this fellow a couple times now. What's your name?
My name's John. I'm trail name's the Scotsman. I'm all the way from Scotland, and I'm looking forward to a really cold drink of water.
Hello, everyone. I'm holding onto a tree, but more importantly, where is it? There we go. 600 miles. Scotsman, welcome to mile 600 on the Appalachian Trail. There's your marker right there.
Oh, wow.
Mile marker 600.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
I can lie down and die now.
Breakfast here. You want to say hi, Jumbo?
Yeah.
Good morning, Jumbo.
Hi, Jumbo.
Hi, Jumbo. What a master sprinter.
Hi, Jumbo.
That's in my top 5 right now. As I work on my list of hostels that I'm really enjoying. Green Dragon still number 1. Mountain Harbor, probably 2. Boots Off, 3. Weary Feet's probably 4. I really enjoyed it there. It's a great spot. I might reorder it as I reflect more. Look, it's a bridge through the rhododendron tunnel. It's a very wet bridge, of course, because of all the rain last night. Hey Ramdino, it is Dick the Eagle here. The highlight of my week was getting fed on Easter morning for breakfast by Fresh Ground. Andy had Cadbury cream eggs on Easter. The other highlight was a starry night on top of Chestnut Knob. The stars were beautiful. The question mark of the week is, why is there a plunger at the Privy in Chestnut Knob? The low of the week was probably a rhododendron stealing my hat just today. Low branches. Anyways, happy trails, y'all. The Wapiti shelter. We're gonna go check it out. This shelter actually looks fairly new. It almost looks rebuilt. There's some more tent sites. Picnic table, And this is Wapiti. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Woods Hole Hostel and B&B. Yeah, and there's some bunks. There's Master Splinter. He says I'm following him around. There's Leo.
Look at this snow. It's April 4th.
Isn't this gorgeous? This is one of the reasons why I just adore snow. Because it's so pretty here. The snow covering these rocks is just gonna turn into ice soon enough. It's actually not slick now because the snow just fell. And right there is the ridge line that we did yesterday. That gorgeous view we had from the power lines just completely disappeared. It's all gone now. Well, friends, I have reached the Paris Ledge. It's the Paris Ledge, or Paris Ledge. Here we are. Oh, that rock is slippery. Okay, well, there's Paris Mountain right there. There's some more Paris Mountain until it disappears into the snow cloud. Let's keep hiking in the snow. This is the Angel's Rest rock. This is where angels rest. There's a cloud coming in again, but not bad. You starting from where we just came from and then going out. Look at that. Look at those mountains. It seems to be windy up here. Here's a closer look at the rolling hills of Virginia. Isn't that gorgeous? You can see so far until it disappears in the clouds. All right, let's go conquer this Peters Mountain. I've done most of the elevation already, but I've got 500 or 600 feet of gain to gain. Do you hear that squeaking? Waving in the wind. I see a sign. And this is a pretty major sign, but it's a pretty major intersection. Look at that. Yellow blaze stays on this ridge. I'm not saying on this ridge, but Allegheny Trail. It's pretty though. Now I can appreciate it because there's no wind. Hi, Blaze. Here is the Pine Swamp Shelter. Water source is down there. So you've got a fire going. Downhill is a trail. We have a picnic table and a few layers. A fire ring. And Scotsman.
Me again.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Sit here at this lovely picnic table and think about how that tree system, or those down trees, put me behind a little bit, but how it doesn't actually matter. I want to get to Four Pines by tomorrow night, and it's 47 miles from where I started this morning. But in the end, I just gotta walk. And if I don't make it to Four Pines by tomorrow night, because of the trail conditions or how difficult the trail is, that's another case of expectations. I've got to watch my expectations and not have any. So I just have to walk north and see where I am at sunset and stop there and and then see if I can reasonably get to 4 Pines. If not, maybe that'll allow my family, my trail family, to catch up a little bit, and that wouldn't be a bad thing, because it's fun being with them. I'm thinking about slowing down a little bit and maybe enjoying some more time with the Scotsman and possibly allowing my friends to catch up. It's still super windy and cold up here. Not like super windy, not like windy like Hump Mountain windy, but windy enough. You can tell there's still snow around. That's the trail ahead of me, right there. Right now I'm trying to reach the balance between what to wear again, like I always do on cold days, because when I'm going uphill, which I have been, I start getting sweaty. But when I stop, the wind is super cold. So I'm trying to go slow enough that I don't sweat, but fast enough that I keep warm. Entry for today. Maybe if I slow down a little bit, my friends will catch up, because they're not that far behind me at all, as far as I know. Hey Scotsman, good morning.
Good morning. We don't seem to be able to leave each other.
How was your day so far?
Oh, that was hard.
So Scotsman, we're talking here about enjoying the trail, right? And making sure that we enjoy the moment here, because we'll never be back here.
That's, well, for me, being the Scotsman coming from Scotland, I will never, ever be back here ever again.
Yeah.
And this is my moment here. So it's important that I take it all in and enjoy it. And it's important that I take the trail slowly so that I enjoy that too, because there is no coming back.
All right, here's your 12 o'clock tip for today. It's not quite 12 o'clock, but humor me here. If you find yourself just worrying about destination every single day, slow down. Slow down so that you can embrace the journey, not the destination. Wow. Wow. Let's go up here. Okay, it's windy. Again, this is how I filter water. Collect the dirty water or the non-treated water in this bag, and then connect it to the Sawyer filter, which will automatically filter anything out of it, and bring it into my smart water bottles where the filtered water is that I can drink. Look at that. The trail goes on that ridge line next. I smell a campfire. That means somebody's already made it to the shelter. Now I hear voices. Let's see who's there. So the last time I saw this guy was Trimpy Shelter, like 8 days ago.
Yeah.
PBJ is back.
It's good to be back. And I saw in the logbook at whatever the last shelter was that Stick said he was going to take a couple chill days. And then I heard from some day hikers where he may or may not be. So I decided to come on down here and may end up doing another 6 miles. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Got to get some food in me first, though.
That's what I'm doing too. Dinner right here, and then seeing what we do. But I was so surprised to see PBJ here, and so happy because he's one of our 9 that have been traveling close, kind of close together. So great to see you.
Good to see you.
Good morning. Good morning. This is a Laurel Creek shelter. Lots and lots of tent sites here at Laurel Creek Shelter. Here is the shelter, and here is the temperature. 24 degrees. I see PBJ walking up in the field.
I'm back.
He's back.
You can't get rid of me that easily.
I left him last night, and he stayed.
Oh yeah.
As I said in the shelter notes.
Beautiful day though.
It is beautiful. Look at
I'm craving like a fresh squeezed lemonade. It's that kind of day.
Me too. It's like a summer day.
Summery, you're in a farm pasture.
Not a cloud in the sky. It's beautiful. I love the bird song. Look at this thing. It's another angle of Kaffir Oak, 300 years old. More walking on slanted bedrock. Cliff on one side, slanted hill on the other. We have walked 700 miles on the Appalachian Trail. Still a very steep mountain. I have a question. What happens if we're walking on this dragon and all of a sudden it decides to wake up? What do I do then? Hang on to a tree? Look at all this. I guess that's the tooth. I see some people sometimes try to climb up this thing. I don't know how challenging it is. That is the fun climb, looking up the way that I came. So we're here at Four Pines Hostel, where we both did a little resupply here. I haven't seen Bushman since like 300 miles, since like North Carolina or something like that. Hot Springs, yeah. Hot Springs, yeah. So it's been a while. Good to see you again. So how's the AT been for you since then? Do you have a favorite bit of it?
It's been good. I really liked Buzzard Rock.
That was a good view, yeah.
As far as like, I mean, Fresh Grounds is definitely up there.
Fresh Ground's always a top favorite. Well, y'all, we went into Four Pines. We got our resupply packages. I showed the pictures. Saw Bushman, which was a surprise. But we are not staying there. Hi, bunny. Look at these cows. Oh, how I love this trail. Looking at me, wondering why I'm in their yard. Sometimes when you're hiking up a hill, it pays to look back at what we just did. And there is Dragon's Tooth here at 8 o'clock under a gorgeous sky. I am packing up to the lovely side of an airplane. This is where I tented last night instead of going to the shelter. Let's do this. Is this it? I think this is it. I think this is it. McAfee, no, this is it. Let's go. Yes. That is the famous knob. Oh, wow. Look at that. Get me with McAfee now in the background. I'm so happy. Alright, y'all, I'm underneath this rock ledge right now, trying to get out of the rain for a bit. I tried to pull my phone out a little bit earlier, but it was raining pretty hard and my fingers could not get dry and my phone could not read my fingers to put my passcode in or anything. So anyway, we just went through a pretty good rain bit. It's still raining a bit right now, so I've got a 1.8 miles to top of Tinker and a 700 foot climb. So I'm not looking forward to that in the rain. All right, I'm here at Tinker Cliffs here, and I've been waiting here for the past 10-15 minutes, and I'm starting to get a little something off and on. and can literally see that cloud lifting as I watch it. I'm looking straight towards my coffee knob right there. That's where I was this morning. Stop 3 in the Virginia Triple Crown, Tinker Cliffs. Coffee knob's over there, and we have with us Bloobs,
Jason,
Captain Patch, and Captain Patch. Yeah. Congratulations on completing the Virginia Triple Crown.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
End of section 3. End of section 3. Yes. And the day dinner with Captain Patch. 3 Little Pigs Barbecue. This is a popular place to stop here in Daleville, Virginia. We have Captain Patch here again this morning. Morning. It's like 9:15. They offer a free banana pudding for through hikers who come through and have a meal here. Buy an entree, get a banana pudding. Good morning or afternoon now. Today is day 48. We're still not on trail yet because I ran into some people that I've been missing for the whole far out section from Damascus. We got Bugs and Frizzle and Gazelle and Bushman, who I did see at whatever, 4 Pines. And then Nichols and Lyric are in the back there. Reunited. Now we're going avoiding trucks and going to Cracker Barrel to have some catch-up time.
Yeah, that was a lot of things.
So we're here outside of Cracker Barrel after eating a nice good meal. That was very good. Thank you for the suggestion, Bugs. It was fun. So we're back with our friends here. And what was your favorite part of Virginia so far? Well, we haven't been traveling together. I left everyone in Damascus. And what's been your favorite part since then, Gazelle?
I really liked Grayson Highlands and seeing all the ponies.
My favorite part was this morning, crossing 723.3 miles, which is further than I made on my first through hiking. And we met up with Stick.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so glad. Quadruple crown?
If we found you yesterday, it would have been the Triple Crown and Stick.
Wow. I'm so grateful, so honored. Thank you. The size of my pack next to the Gazelle's is remarkable. It makes me feel like I'm carrying way too much. 1/3. Somebody say 1/3. 1/3 of the way to Katahdin. Wow, I feel like we just crossed 1/4 the other day. Shelter. View of Taylor Mountain. The weather here is getting really, really bad. Hear that wind? It is not the day to be a hero. I'm sitting on this bench next to the Blue Ridge Parkway trying to get back to Beach Hill Hostel because conditions are really deteriorating out here, and there's thunder in the distance, and I'm on a ridge. And Appetizers here. We are back at the 3 Little Pigs here in Daleville. So they settled us to the post office from, what's it called, the hostel, the Beach Hill Hostel. And I'm with PBJ right here.
Cheers.
Cheers. We'll enjoy our dinner, my second meal here at 3 Little Pigs. There we go, 3 Little Pigs barbecue. Dark clouds are starting to leave. View of Taylor Mountain. Look at how gorgeous this is. Taylor Mountain. This is just gorgeous, gorgeous scenery here in the Blue Ridge Parkway. think I see a little bit more rain coming. Might be a quick passing shower, so I'm gonna put on my rain cover again. It's cool how you can see the little spots of rain and then the little spots where it's not raining, but it's definitely raining over there. You can see a brief rain shower over there now. But they're few and far between now. We are crossing Denon's Creek on this road right here, and then we'll go back into the woods. Drifter in blue, ride to Middle Creek campground. They have this interesting flavor of Cliff Bar I had to try, spiced pumpkin pie. So I'm getting another good dinner here at the Middle Creek campground right now, and I really thought about pushing on and just continuing on, but then I thought about embracing the journey, and Drifter and Blue were coming here and they had a shuttle already here, so it's like, well, a nice hot dinner sounds good right now, especially when it's been cold and windy. So I'll come here and have a nice hot dinner and then head back out and keep on hiking. Frizzle pushing the next shelter yesterday. Nichols is funny, apparently just passing through as I'm with them. Just met Bama Walker, and there's my note right there. Embrace the journey. Let's keep on going over Apple Orchard, which is that mountain right there with the blob on it. Done most of my elevation for today. Look at that view from Apple Orchard Mountain. This is terrific. Let me show you a cool trick at the shelter in the morning or whenever. You can hang your knockbag from a nail and let it do its own thing while you do work cleaning up. Look at this scenery. Just like picture perfect. We're going that way. So I've been up here enjoying the view, and who shows up but Bushman first, and then Bugs showed up too. So glad to see. I knew I was hiking around friends again. Just wasn't sure exactly where everyone was at. Yeah. What'd you think of the climb?
It was a fun one. Yeah.
Fun. Yeah, now I've done. Where's Bugs? There he is. 800 miles on the trail. Let's go Appalachian Trail. We're gonna keep hiking northbound. This kind of bridge wobbles when you walk on it. Nichols! What took you so long?
We're a lot of hills.
Welcome.
This is the first day of summer.
Welcome to Brown Creek Mountain Shelter.
Brown Mountain Creek.
Brown Mountain Creek Shelter. We were surprised by Frizzle here.
Yes, holding down the fort.
There's another hill. Nichols, what's on the top of your pack?
Pancake mix.
Pancake mix?
For my new frying pan.
We're making pancakes.
He's going ultra light, which means he can go non-ultra light with the
That's
food.
right.
And a some more kit.
I brush my teeth, but I will unbrush them for the summers.
We just finished our dinner and it is dusk. Bushman over there has a fire going. Why do we have a fire going? Some s'mores. Oh, yeah. It's a huge fire. Look at that fire. That's a huge fire. We are on an AT journey and you never can predict what will happen. If you'd like to follow along for more AT content, we're going to be out here for a while longer. Please be sure to subscribe. And if you'd like to follow along for some live content, be sure to follow along on my Instagram account by the same handle, @StickTheEagle. For now, remember to embrace the journey and happy trails.
Bunch of pancakes the size of the pancake. Wait until I do a couple before you get this one. One stick actually looks pretty good.
That is very impressive.
That is really good. Chef Nichols, wow.
Fresh Grind will be proud.
I'm gonna send Fresh Grind.
Bugs is having a marshmallow pancake.
I have to like push them down a little bit. Yes, look at that. Hopefully they moisturize the pancake.
The view from the top of Coal Mountain. And there's a view of Nichols coming up the hill. Look who I found. Oh, I found everybody. Everybody is here looking out at this view. That's a pretty amazing view. Awesome. Dinner with the family.
You mean Tramily?
Tramily? Yes, the T word, Casper. We are here at the unnamed hostel. The pop-up hostel. Thanks to Gazelle's parents for providing this pop-up hostel for us. This was amazing. Hi, Frizzle. Because these hills might not be significant, but they do take your energy out. Even the minor ups and downs, especially when it's warm. Well, I can tell that bushmen and bugs are here too. Upward. How's the spying going? Oh, we have friends. We have our whole setup here. Hello again.
Here we are.
Hello. So, what I'm thinking of right now is how I'm so thankful for all the trail magic that Gazelle's family provided. And I still have a few chips and cookies in my pack from that trail magic last night. So there is the top of Three Ridges Mountain. We came up that thing from down there. And that right there is another gorgeous view of the Priest. When I was hiking on my day hike last year, I knew there was a big rock and a leaning tree, and this is it. This is the southernmost point that I had reached prior to my through hike. This is exciting. Soon, the notable rock. First steps on trail on a section that I have hiked previously. It feels a little weird because I've been on this section before. It's exciting too though. I remember reading this sign and thinking, why would anybody camp where there's not a shelter? How naive I was back then about through hiking. This is the spot. This is the overlook where I spent a long time looking over Waynesboro and the mountains last October. There's the mountains I've been hiking alongside, and this rock is the spot, or if I get the angle correctly, this is the same rock and blaze I use in my intro. It was right here where I sat down on that rock with the blaze on it. Stared out at this for a while on my short little day hike. And
dreamed of potentially through hiking the Appalachian Trail. This is where the dream became a reality. Well, I wasn't sure if it would be a reality yet. Wasn't sure if it was practical. I didn't have any equipment, but I was just staring at this and wondering what it would be like to reclaim my identity that I felt like I had lost by just going hiking for a while. And I met a day hiker up here from Waynesboro who encouraged me when he was talking about it. And here I am today, through hiking the Appalachian Trail. This spot will always be a special spot because it's where the dream became a dream. I can't believe I'm here. I've been here before. Welcome to Shenandoah. Wow, I'm here. Welcome to Shenandoah National Park. Good morning, it is Stick the Eagle here, and we just crossed I-64, and with that into Shenandoah National Park. Day 1 in the Shennies. We are at mile 865 approximately, and we have 100 miles to go in Shenandoah National Park. Excited to be here and looking forward to what's in store. But wait, it's not a stick, it's a snake. Just sitting there, not even moving. Basically a fancy privy. It's Neel Gap. Good afternoon. There is a view here.
John Remington.
John Remington, and you are a trail maintainer?
I'm a trail maintainer for the Potomac Appalachian Trail Club.
It's not difficult terrain, but the warm temperature slows me down. Here's a fire, and there's Fristle. The day I was here last year too, I still went up to that top there, but there were no views. It was socked in that day too, just like it is today. I hear the views are gorgeous from there, but I'm not going to go climb up those rocks when I know there's nothing to be seen. Hello, dear. How are you doing? How's life out here in the Shenandoahs? Do you enjoy it? There is nowhere to hide from this rain. We can't hide in the hallway. The wayside's not open till May. So we just deal with it and walk through this rain. You know, yesterday when I said I hadn't seen many viewpoints yet, I said, well, I have plenty more tomorrow. Well, here they are. Gorgeous. You know, I remember last time I was at Shenandoah, I was only here for a day, and I think that whole day it was foggy like this, so I did a few hikes. I went to a waterfall, not this one, but another waterfall higher up in the road. I did that hike, and it was super foggy, but I enjoyed the waterfall and the hike, but it didn't have any other views. So, I don't know, maybe Shenandoah just doesn't want me to have views of the Shenandoahs when I'm here. We found it! 900! Here is mile 900 on the Appalachian Trail in Shenandoah National Park. What are you? Who are you? Are you gonna keep following me? Why are you following me? This is kind of a pretty walk through the fog. I want to say that while this day has not been the best day on trail, it's been a really cool day. When I had this same exact weather, rain off and on, and fog everywhere, I stopped in Georgia after 7-point-something miles, but in this case I still did over 20 miles today, and my mindset was much better than My mindset was much better than it was in Georgia, because then I was still getting used to it and just wanting good weather every day. Now, I'm embracing what nature brings and finding the beauty that still exists in fog. We are here at High Top Mountain, and I think the fog is starting to burn off. So we have a little bit of a view. Wow. Lewis Mountain Campground. There's a little store here we're checking out here at the Lewis Mountain Campground to see if they might be open, unlike the Loft Mountain Camp store. The sign says open. Found a nice ice cream. We're having break time and have a soda and a Gatorade too. Fun crossing. Yeah, it's so flat in that valley over there.
Since we know that since '06, about 2017.
This is Big Meadows Campground. Oh, it's grassy, it's nice. Hello there. Are you eating some grass? What do you think of Big Meadows Campground? I'm like 20 yards from this deer. Hi. There's like 5 of them out here. This is no zoom. But still, a 24-mile day, and it's been another beautiful day here in the Shenandoah National Park. All the colors in the background there, so yeah, just embrace forward. Don't expect the trail to provide you with the view you wanted or the weather or the temperature you wanted. Just embrace what it offers any given day. So there's my 2 cents. A little bit of a view here of Shenandoah here at 8:30 in the morning.
I'm going for the French toast.
French toast.
Yep. So exciting.
This is so what?
It's so exciting. I ate so much food. This is so much food, bro.
This is great. When this is the Appalachian Trail and you have this view to walk along, I mean, you just can't stop loving it. Who wouldn't love the Appalachian Trail when you get to walk along a trail like this? I especially appreciate this look. Stunning. You know what's really interesting? Down below in the valley itself, the trees are getting so green. But up here, the trees are not green yet. They've just started producing their leaves. It was bringing me down before. Whatever it was, even the small things. Because I'm sure if you've lived long enough, you know that a number of small things, even though they're really small, can bring you down if there aren't enough good things to bring you up. So here, the good things highly, highly outweigh the little bad things that might happen. Now that is a summit. I think that's Thornton Gap right down there.
Good morning, bunny. Good morning.
Good morning, it is Stick to Eagle here, and welcome to the Appalachian Trail. Today is day 60, and we are hiking northbound from Springer Mountain, Georgia to Mount Katahdin, Maine. So glad you joined with us for today's journey here on the Appalachian Trail. We are on an AT journey, and we look forward to going northbound every day, and every day is a little bit different.
This is Rear View,
yeah,
and Fristle.
Whoa, yeah.
We've seen a few times the past few days, but this Rear View, this is your first time
on the channel.
on my channel, but not the first time meeting you. I met you way back in North Carolina briefly, but thank you for coming out and providing this trail magic. We've had pizza and drinks and Oreos that I'm packing out, some chips, pineapple.
I was gonna text you guys where you were at, but I didn't have service.
Yeah, I know. Service has been pretty bad.
Yeah.
Boggs and Bushman, how is Shenandoah?
It's pretty smooth. Very smooth.
Yeah,
Pretty
I
smooth.
know, we go so fast.
I feel like I have a renewed energy. Potomac Appalachian Trail Club through Shenandoah. Bye, Shenandoah. See you later. Sometime. Oh, wow. Alrighty. And we continue north. I've reached another sign that says park boundary, leaving Shenandoah. The next one has a porch too. And it has seating area. Look at that, good flow, good flow. You've got a little picnic area, and the shelter is right over here. Ashby Gap is oh my goodness, Harper's Ferry, 32 miles. That's the first Harper's Ferry sign I've seen. Let's go. I can enjoy this afternoon. You know, some of the day hikers are looking at me like, why are you wearing long sleeves and long pants today when it's warm out? Well, for starters, it was 34 degrees this morning. And secondly, it was buggy in that section. So, and thirdly, it's sunny. So the long sleeves and the long pants, 12 o'clock tip for today, it helps keep the bugs away from you, the ticks, as well as the sun. With my low moment at either Low Gap, when I couldn't put up my tent that I'd gotten, or Blue Mountain, where I was freezing and doubting my capabilities. And look how far I've come since those two low moments. Those are both in Georgia, and they like 4 and 5 or 5 and 6. Huh. So, you know when your big brother or big sister or somebody might have told you that something you're about to do or considering doing is super, super scary and hard to do, and that makes you reconsider doing it? Well, that's what I feel the Southbounder flip-floppers are doing right now about the roller coaster, unintentionally. They are putting, not intentionally, but they're putting this concern in my mind about how difficult this roller coaster is. And I'm telling myself right now that I've hiked 990 miles of trail, and it's not going to be hard. So I don't need to worry about it. The trail will be what the trail will be. Remember, we can put time in a bottle, screw the cap, and then close it tight. We can keep time in the bottle, only open it when we must. Oh, another path to that cabin, whatever it is. Okay. So let us keep time in the bottle. Put it away, don't pass it around. For when we're out here on the trail, all that matters is sunset and sunrise. I've refocused. I was getting worried about the roller coaster because of those people, and I'm like, what time is it? I need to get there to get to Bear's Den before a certain time. And now I'm like, nah. Entering the roller coaster, have a great ride. Lift hill. We have arrived at the roller coaster. I've been waiting in line for this and I'm so excited to ride. Let's go. Remember to keep your hands and feet in the vehicle at all times and enjoy the ride. Mile 996. We don't have to do any work in this part because we're just waiting for the chain to bring us uphill. So we go slowly uphill as we wait for the fun to begin on the downhill, and then we go wee. We're having so much fun. Put your hands up, of course, because it's a roller coaster. We're still going up the hill, but I can feel the excitement coming for when we get ready for the big downhill to energize us for the rest of the way. But honestly, this is the most energy I've put into the first uphill of a roller coaster ever. Downhill on the roller coaster. We have walked 1,000 miles on the Appalachian Trail. Wow. Did I ever imagine that would happen? Probably. Did I believe it? I'm not sure. We have walked 1,000 miles. Springer Mountain, Georgia, 1,000 miles away. All right, such a welcome sign. Bear's Den Trail Center. Yes. Here we are. We're still singing at the end of a long, long day. We're still here. We're still okay. We're still praising God and the Appalachian Trail. Here we are. We've reached our destination for the night. It is an exhausted Stick the Eagle here after 28 miles. Longest day so far. But I just don't feel excited for the last two up downs. So that's just where I'm at. You know, I just want to report how much that can change from day to day, which is interesting here on trail. I think I just need a break. That's what it is. I need a break. I did 28 miles yesterday through the roller coaster. I need a break, and I'm gonna take one. I see why people are tired by the end of it and why it slows people down, because it's definitely slowed me down too, especially this morning. I want to be the one who just looks around me at these woods and says, wow, I can't believe I'm out here every single day. And I'll walk and I'll walk and I'll get however far I get each day, because you can't predict trail conditions. You really can't. I'm just gonna feel the breeze that I feel right now, enjoy the greenery, enjoy life, embrace this journey. I've noticed some of you talking about being supportive, saying how I hope you can forgive the people at the church. And I just want to say that I forgave him day one. I don't hold any grudges. I don't like holding any grudges toward anybody. because that just limits ourselves. When you hold a grudge and you refuse to forgive someone, it hurts you more than it hurts them. Because they might not care if you forgive them or not. They don't really care. But it holds you back because it's using that mental space, that mental capacity. It takes space. It takes more space to hate someone than it does to love them.
We are less than a mile from the West Virginia border, so are you ready for my review of Virginia? Here goes anyway. I loved it. People talk about the Virginia blues. I didn't have any Virginia blues. I had Tennessee blues, but no Virginia blues. Like, the peaks were not insurmountable. They were shorter than some of the ones I faced in the Carolinas and Tennessee. The views were pretty. I love the Triple Crown. And the Triple Crown really breaks Virginia in half. So you get excited for the Triple Crown. You get excited. Damascus is a nice trail town. So the Grayson Highlands are beautiful, even though it was really windy and cold when I was in the Grayson Highlands. They're a beautiful part of the trail. And then you just keep walking for a while and you get more views and more mountains. I forget what's kind of between Grayson Highlands and Triple Crown, but there's some good spots in there. As you realize that you're super close to the Triple Crown, you're like, whoa, I get to hike McAfee Knob soon. That kept me excited. Then after the Triple Crown, we had more fun. Then I got to look forward to Shenandoah, and I realized, whoa, I'm so close to Shenandoah. This is gonna be beautiful. And then I have to rest my arm here. I had the experiences, the mental experiences. So once I convinced myself that I can do this throughout Georgia and North Carolina, I had to address the mental aspect of why I want to keep doing this. And that really came to fruition here in Virginia. And now I can take that with me the rest of the way. Now that I really learned what it means to embrace the journey, that is, not look forward to each destination every day, but just enjoy the process of walking through the woods every day. So thank you, Virginia. You were very helpful to my hike. I learned a lot within your borders, and I'm going to take that with me to Katahdin. Dun, 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 dun. The longest state is completed. Entering Harper's Ferry National Historic Park. So here we go. Harper's Ferry, here we come. Well, look at that. It's a river and a bridge. Now we go this way. All right. Appalachian Trail North, point 2, Blue Blaze Side Trail. Follow Blue Blazes, okay. And then we'll pick up here later. The Blue Blazes. Where's this ATC building? Oh, there's a historic canyon there. All right, I love that it's blue blazed. Makes it easy. Appalachian Trail Conservancy Visitor Center.
Take a picture.
These are their regular hours.
That's right.
You're gonna put up with
You're at the sign, Appalachian Trail Conservancy. This yearbook right here, we have this format, and I am the 50th Noble thru hiker to check in at Harper's Ferry. I cannot outrun these friendly folk. We met just as I was about ready to leave ATC Center. Everyone came in. Good box.
Bugs, and then Bushman just showed up. Everybody's here. It was really cool seeing the whole Tramily come in right when I was getting back to the ATC after lunch. That was unexpected. I just walked back in to use the restroom, or the privy as they call it, and I hear Stick, Stick. And I'm like, who's calling my name? And it was Fristle, Casper, and Gazelle. And I'm like, whoa, you guys made it here today. It's awesome. Just a few hours after I did. And then I was hanging out with them for a little bit as my aunt and uncle were starting to leave, and in walks Bugs and Bushman. So we're all together. The only ones who are still somewhere behind us are Nichols and Lyric. Underneath the tracks there. We go there. Appalachian Trail North goes up there and across that bridge. Here's our site on this gorgeous day with the trail girls.
Hey.
Bugs, what are you eating? Cheesecake, that looks good. Bugs is, Bushman's eating a cheesecake too with like raspberry or something. It is Stick the Eagle. We are still here in Harper's Ferry. We enjoyed a nice fellowship time at the rabbit hole behind us here in historic Harper's Ferry. Didn't eat much more because I had lunch with my aunt and uncle, but had some tenders and a little taste of sweetness. So that was nice. Like I said earlier for my 12 o'clock tip, we have to cherish every moment that occurs and not worry about just pushing miles every day, because then you can't enjoy moments like this where you have fellowship with friends who you don't expect to show up at the ATC just a couple hours after you do. So that was a really pleasant surprise. So we got here in the Harper's Ferry vortex here, and Crystal's still behind me here. Casper is still in the rabbit hole, and Bushman and Bugs are in here in the Mountain House Inn right here, where I'm gonna see if there's a free bed to stay in. Town's Inn, and who else is with us? Gazelle is somewhere, and Kenny's right here representing Camp Sequoian right there, where we're headed in June. So looking forward to that, and thank you for driving all the way out here.
Always good to see you, Brian. Happy to see you.
My real name.
Always great to see you.
Always good to see you. Stick.
Yes. Well, everyone knows my real name anyway because it's on my channel, so it's okay.
I didn't know it was that. It's so shocking. I'm like, this is Stick. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm Stick. I haven't heard that name in a while. Like, I never heard that name on trail.
What, Brian?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what else.
Like, that makes sense.
Yeah. So we are here in Harper's Ferry. We're probably going to stay the night and get an early start in the morning. Anything you want to say or share?
Well, I'm gonna be behind because I'm taking the weekend off, but hopefully I see Stick again. But if not,
We hope.
I will. I'll make it happen.
You better catch up.
That's true. And
With
then I'm
all
gonna
of us.
summit Katahdin with you in the fall.
Because we're all here together.
That's true.
So I keep like not trying, but I keep feeling like I'm outrunning.
Which he keeps being ahead, and then we catch up.
Yeah.
So he should just stay because you're gonna get to the same place either way.
Exactly. I keep like getting ahead and then thinking not knowing like how close you are, and then they just show up, and then we're here, and then we get to enjoy moments like these. So this is terrific. So you have to stick with us too and catch back up. And Kenny, thanks again.
It was great seeing you. Always happy. Always worth it to make the drive. So
yeah.
Thanks again for inviting me up here.
Camp friend here. So we are going to hopefully get an early-ish start in the morning. We're still waiting for Nichols and Lyric to show up in Harper's Ferry. They'll come at some point and hopefully catch up with us too. So we have much more journey to come, and I hope you'll follow along on this journey that we are on. This is the end of day 63, and we have another 50 days before I pause for camp or finish, either one. So hope you will subscribe if you'd like to and follow along here on this channel. And if you'd like to follow along for some live content, feel free to follow along on my Instagram account, same handle, @StickTheEagle. for now. Remember to embrace the journey and happy trails.
So